Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. I hate that sound. I don't know why it applies or plays every time. We played as Slime last time. We're ready to play as the Guardian. Guardian Chan. Fantastic. Concept art. Regular. Give me regular. I heard... What? I heard that maybe there have been a couple of changes made to the Guardian in the whatever the last patch to the mod was. I believe that the gem bag, the thing that adds 5 random gems, is a boss, not a boss relic. It is a shop relic that you can buy in shops. And I thought curl up was made to always select. There's like a couple of balance changes. The attack that accelerates twice now. Excuse me. The one block card that blocks for 2 turns passively in stasis and then comes back and you can replay it now has volatile, so you can't just keep playing it for block for free literally every combat. So there's a couple of changes that have been made. Enemies flee in terror. Do you still get the relic? Look at the map here. Because in theory, there is a possibility of 2 shops. Well, I doubt the shopkeeper flees in panic. But there's a very good possibility, well, a decent possibility at a free elite. So that could be interesting. You don't get money from the fights, but I guess you still get cards, so you'd probably still get the relic. They flee in terror, you don't have to actually attack them. Look at how many upgrades there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we go this path. 4 if we want to fight the elite, which we don't have to. We probably would want to. I think we'll go for that, because we could get a rare colorless card, who knows what it's gonna be. It won't synergize with the deck really. Colorless card, same thing. Random boss relic, I really like. Wait, what is this? At the start of I guess they did change it. At the start of each combat, gain gear up. Starts the run with a common gem. Retain, brace 10, exhaust. Because previously it was like gain 10 extra block. Wasn't really that good. When you curl up. We could replace it for a random boss relic. It'd be very interesting. We would just lose brace 10 for 1 energy. You know what I like about it is that it's very good block in the early game. So let's just take enemies in your next 3 combats flee in terror, but I do understand that, in theory. Because you start with brace 20, so if you draw this and then curl up, you immediately brace. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Incinerate. Doesn't this accelerate twice? Oh, on upgrade it accelerates twice. I got it, okay. Interesting card. Gain block, accelerate. Requires 20 or more block, deal damage to all enemies 5 times. 2 situational. Accelerate, usually pretty helpful. It's a damage card as well. I think Incinerate could be pretty decent. Has a socket. What's our gem? Brace 4? Not amazing, but I'm gonna take this so we have another socket slot. We want socket slots. Become cursed. I think we can accept the curse early, hope for card removal. Goodbye. Gain 2 temporary strength or temporary thorns. Probably temporary strength. Gain thorns in defensive mode at the start of your turn, brace, nah. Ruby! Ruby, 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 Ruby! Sharpened fragment, broken wing statue. So do we want 70 HP, but a free attack every turn, or do we just want the wing statue, which either is a free fight or possibly getting a really good ritual dagger? I don't know, let's go for it. I don't want to lose the HP. In theory, the Shiv is very beneficial with the constant strength gain we could be getting. No, you dick! I hate it. Give me the ruby. He wasted my Heart of Malice thing. Oh, yeah, Prismatic Barrier. So good. 2 block for each. They nerfed it. It used to be 4 block. It's still very good. Deal damage, perform 3 times, double socket. That's like 12 temporary strength. Or if we had 2 of these, it's like brace 24. Quartz is also great. We have enough money to buy a lot of things. So we're gonna buy goodbye. We're not gonna take goodnight. We want prismatic barrier, we want quartz, and I think we want bubble burst. I think triple, like if we put energy inside of it, it's free energy. If we put draw inside of it, it's 3 draw. That's very good in theory. But I know we want this, I know we want this. And I'm gonna remove the card, the curse, I should say. Deal 5 damage 3 times, 5 damage 4 times. I do have 2 rubies. So 2 rubies and a prismatic barrier synergizes very nicely with a Walker Claw. So we'll take that for damage. We're adding cards to the deck, but I think we're adding good cards. Now, probably do want to upgrade considerably, but yeah, prismatic barrier got nerfed pretty hard. We want to fight 2 elites. I think I'd rather ignore the elite and just start socketing. So free action, enhance. Go ahead and put the ruby in prismatic barrier. Enhance. Put the ruby in prismatic barrier. This is exactly what we want. We want the defensive cards to give us strength. And we'll put the brace in prismatic barrier as well. We want to socket cards. Like, that's very important. Draw a card. On Twin Slam, it's draw twice, which is kind of okay. What's the upgrade on this? A second socket. So we could have multiple draw. You know, let's not upgrade that right now, I don't think. Let's make it's either Walker Claw or Prismatic Barrier. Good block. Well, it's only 3 block. Selecting a card is really nice on Curl Up. It's also more damage. I mean, it's 20 damage for 2. Let's grab that. Dun. Why did the guy eat? He fled in terror. Terror of what? The Heart's Malice, our relic. Instead of enemies having 1 HP, they flee in terror. And by the way, this is why they flee in terror instead of having 1 HP, because otherwise you could have the merchant be killed immediately. So like there's a mechanical reason for this. It's not just to be different, it's to prevent that situation that we just had. What's interesting is that we kind of were penalized for it because of the fact that we didn't get anything out of the combat. Let's upgrade that Curl Up now. Curl Up is a very good card to have. So it's our first elite fight, our first real fight. We can Curl Up, Gear Up, or enter stasis immediately. You know what? We could Curl Up, Gear Up, and then play it for free. Actually, no, we'll be able to play it next turn. I think you just want to play it. We'll get the block for the next... Oh, we want to hold the block for the turn after. Okay, Curl Up, Gear Up, Accelerate once, Strike. This will come into our hand next turn, we'll play it, and then we'll gain, like, I don't know, 10 block, 20 block, whatever the hell it is. Only 10. Yeah, because Bronze Gear has been changed. It is different now. We don't need to draw. Next turn, we're going to kill you with Walker Claw or Prismatic Barrier, so I'm just going to hit you, and then I'm just going to hit... How much damage will this do? 20? Or it'll do 40. You're going to take 3 damage. You're going to go to 46. What's funny is that I don't think I can actually kill you next turn either. We're going to be 1 damage short. Gain 2 temporary strength. This will go to 40 damage. But I'm not going to have any extra energy next turn. So don't... I guess we're not going to make him stronger. He's going to have 1 HP, and I don't know... Oh! Mercury Hourglass did it. Thank you. Also, why are we doing 9 times 4 instead of... Right, it doesn't double... It does, I was multiplying the number of at the end, 4. So we're still not killing him. But we're only taking 4 damage. Why did we get so much block? Look, I have no idea what's happening, okay? Things are happening, let's say. Place this into stasis, tick, draw a card, volatile, charge core, crystal ray, deals additional damage for each gem, or vent, apply vulnerability in double socket. That's actually a pretty decent. I think we'll grab that vent. Grab that vent! We can curl up, block. Also, curl up is not a block itself. I gotta remember that. Can I kill you? Definitely no. But we can curl up. So why don't we do that? Curl up prismatic barrier. Gear up. And then if I attack you, we won't be weak. So let's do that. This will come back into our hand next turn. Barely had enough block there. And we do, let's try to remember. 36 damage. Prismatic spray, yes. That's pretty much exactly the type of a card we're looking for. Deal damage, enemy attacks you. Ah, so you, I understand the point of this. You get thorns that can hit the enemy. That's my interpretation. But we want prismatic spray. I mean, it's an insanely good card. Do we want combat? I think we do. I think we want to be looking for cards to add, and we want to get the upgrades done. And I need gems to put into the card. If we go right, we only get 1 upgrade. You know what? What are we going to upgrade? Prismatic barrier, vent steam, probably prismatic spray, maybe a twin slam. What I really need is, again, more gems. We might get gems at the question marks, so maybe we're actually better off going in that direction. I keep thinking these are blocks. They're not blocks. They brace. I don't know, starts with a B and has 5 letters. My brain is misinterpreting this. When you brace, you get block, but not the amount on the card. If I play both of these, we will gain 10 block. Which means we have to play a defense. So play this, save this. Take no damage. They're taking 6 each, and then 3 from Mercury Hourglass. We have a bit of a passive build here, which is very interesting. So you're dead, and you're dead. Actually, you're not dead, but, I mean, Walker Claw's coming around. Kind of need to put things in that card. Gain 10 block, enter defensive mode, polishing oil. Very good, very good. Gain block and thorns, brace. When in dexterity mode or defensive mode, raise your dex. At the start of your turn, brace. Deal damage to all enemies and tick increase the damage. Kind of like an X cost card that can go wide, and it synergizes nicely with the strength, but it uses too much energy, I think. This might be a skip, but even just like a basic block is not that bad. 9 block, 3 thorns, 3 brace, and then a socket. Let's go for it. And I'm gonna go question marks. I really want like that mining event. I need things. We want to put, think this. We have 10 block. I can gain 7 or just kill you and block 7. I think I'd rather play this. Currently taking like 3 damage or something. I don't really want to pop a potion for that minor amount. I mean, there's only 1 enemy left. power potion. I think I do like that over the vulnerability. We have vulnerability in the deck. Apply vulnerable to all enemies, Garnet. That's, I feel like that's been changed. Oh, but pre-programmed. They changed the art on it. Yeah, that's insanely great. Floating orbs. Whenever you play a zero-cost card, deal damage to a random enemy. No, they nerfed it. It used to be unbelievably broken. I understand why they nerfed it. So we can either get a gem or get pre-program, which is incredible. We're gonna go pre-program. I know it's just more things that have sockets, but it's so good. The pick. And that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Snecko Energy Boss. Take that. So we are definitely just gonna mine. It's not a free action, but like, they're random gems of random qualities. Accelerate and temporary decks. Those are both great. Prismatic Spray is useless, but as we get these gems, we'll be able to have some really good cards. This is status Ironclad, very annoying. We are taking 8 damage and we basically have nothing that we can do about it. I'm gonna use a boss potion. In 3 turns, deal 6 damage, scales with strength. Lose energy next turn, or requires 10 block, deal 4 damage to all enemies 4 times. You know what? We can get this out. It's not good. It exhausts, so it actually is kind of okay. 4 damage to all enemies 4 times. Here's the thing, this is 36 damage, this is 16? I guess we'll take Exaburn. It's better. But what we can do is we can Polishing Oil to go in defensive stance and take no damage. We don't have to play it though. Had time to get the gem. Deal damage, accelerate. Deal damage, do damage. End of your turn, gain weak. Transform our cards in hand into statuses. So we're gonna get 2 statuses added to our deck. Random statuses. Interesting. So they're not even controlled. We're gonna be weak because you're hitting me with a bash. You're gonna have 2 energy next turn, but at some point you're gonna have 3. I actually think I'm gonna use a power potion as well. When you draw a status or a curse, exhaust it and draw a card. Why is Repulsor in your deck? I mean, I can very much appreciate it, and it's amazing, and it completely counters this, you know, garbage Ironclad, so I think we'll play this. That makes me so much more confident that actually I think I'm not even going to play the other potion. I will just, like, take 3 damage. I don't care. Like, you're screwed. Your whole shtick, your whole gimmick doesn't even apply anymore. Now, I would like to prevent getting hit for, you know, 27 damage. Also have no cards in hand. We have too many gems, nothing socketed. So this is gonna be a hard fight. I'm going to play the potion. It means, really thought it would give us 10 block. So the potion says enter defensive mode, but when you enter defensive mode, you gain 10 block. But that's not what the potion did. It just gave us 10 block and changed our stance without giving us the block from defensive mode. I thought we would have 20 block. We don't, we have 10. That's not incredible, but that's okay. We're gonna take some damage. We're gonna curl up again. Now we have 3 turns of curl up. We took so much freaking damage. Draw a card. I guess I will draw a card. This does nothing, so let's not even worry about it. So let's, save it for later. We're rolling over block for a couple of turns. Oh, that's right. You're adding garbage to my deck, but it will get purged occasionally. Place a card into stasis. Let's do that. You're hitting for 21, which means you're hitting for none. Vulnerability for free later would be very nice. Actually, we can get it for free with Incinerate. We'll get this next turn, but I don't think we need the dex. And we can't pull this out, so just give me a Vent Steam. Might as well play this. It still does 0, which is just terrible. We're rolling over a block, play this. This is a hard fight because we have too many gems, none of them are socketed. We need to hit up campfires. We very much need to hit up some campfires. I think I want to accelerate. I think I want to accelerate now, but we also need to curl up. We can curl up, accelerate, and get this the turn after Vent Steam. That actually seems pretty good. Our good cards are down here. Then we might as well play this, because we're still rolling over block. I guess we will hit you and hit you. We're not hitting you for much, but there's our free Vent Steam. And Accelerate, which is actually kind of nice. Yeah, I like this. So then, Vent, hit you, hit you. We're not rolling over any more block. We're gonna be weak next turn. We're gonna live through the fight. It costs us a lot of potions, but our deck is not really designed for this fight. You're not even blocking on this turn. Why were there ampersands on that card? Mm. You're gonna die when you hit me. Okay. Could have been a better fight, but that's okay. Accelerate 3 times, or another Bobble Burst perform 3 times. X. 3 draw is nice. 3 accelerate is nice. 3 temporary dex gain is nice. And we might get better gems in the future, so I kind of like a Bobble Burst. Speed boost, though, to get your cards out is pretty nice, but this is expensive, but if you get really good gems, you can get this card to pay for itself very easily. I'm going big on the socketed cards, even though we don't really have sockets, but that's okay. You can no longer rest. You can no longer smith. Obtain curses. You know, we have things to do at a camp. I guess we could take no rest. It's a little risky, but we get 4 energy, which is really nice. I want to be able to smith because a lot of these cards get more sockets on smithing. Well, this one does. This one accelerates twice. This one gets another socket, and we want to be able to get the extra sockets, I think. We'll take Coffee Dripper. It's risky, but let's give it a go. We're a defensive character. Hopefully that's not going to matter. Maybe we can get some other healing somewhere. Orb guy. I'm trying to think if that's good for us or not. If we fight the Burning Elite, there's a lot of camps. We do need camps, because we still have to get freaking gems and we got to socket cards. But I think we want to go here first. Yeah. So let's do it. Thank God we have thorns. Not as much block as I want, but let's draw? Bubble Burst is not worth playing. Damage. I'm not gonna get a kill, so I'll just hit anyone. Again, we got a lot of cards in hand that we're not doing anything with. We're gonna take 2 damage. The birds get obliterated by our thorns. I mean, heck, they get obliterated by Walker Claw. Deal 5 damage, which is actually 2 and 6. I can kill you. Yeah. We need to get the power that gives us an artifact every turn. That'd be a nice one to have. You're both gonna die when you hit me once. You're dead, you're dead. We took 2 damage. Got another potion, lots of potions. Accelerate all cards in stasis, deal damage to all enemies. Place a card from your hand into stasis. Suspension, I like this one a lot. It's another socket required card, but we'll get there. In exchange, fair offer, the cult will be pleased. I hate it because I really wanted to get like something else out of this. Eternally blissed! Welcome and thank you very much for the resub. Hope you're doing well. Did you ever play the Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells? Is that a trick question? It's been going up every day on YouTube for like a month. Well, except for yesterday, I forgot to put up a video. I've been playing a lot of freaking Dead Cells though, yes. Yeah, the shield charger. It used to not be volatile, so you could get block and brace for free every turn. Now, not so much. Reroute's nice. I think I'm just gonna take a gem. We need more gems. We got a socket. I don't get as much streaming viewing time these days. I have a 1-year-old. Well, you know what? I have been playing it. So, if you like Dead Cells, now's the chance to check out the YouTube. There's a lot going up there. Blocks. 14. If I let you hit me for 7, we'll take 0 on you. If I put up the 5 block... Actually, if I go and pull this back, I don't think it's worth pulling it back for the potion. I think we just have to accept the 7. Which is scary, but I think we can get better value out of that potion later. Gain 2 block, huh? Well, we'll take no damage. You're gonna take another 6. We curled up for a second turn, which was nice. Dramatic barrier. We don't need that on this turn, so we should probably put it into stasis. Maybe do something like this, so we draw it next turn. We're hoping to get a kill. Eternally Bliss says, you playing Dead Cells got me into it, and now like 300 hours later, damn you. And the DLC makes it even better. Put a card into stasis. I guess Bauble Burst free is the best card there. Because it's actually like damage. Three. Should have played this in a different order. We're gonna take another 3 damage. I don't know if we've got this if we got it in us for this run, you know? Not quite doing what we need to do. We're close. We can brace. So vent. Hit. Hit. Brace. Keep that for next turn. We're gonna take 6. What else do you do? We can't even bring back a card to prevent the damage. I just have to live to a camp, and then we're gonna put all of these garbage gems into our cards, and then our run is gonna get so much better. We just have to get there. Okay, we killed you. That's coming back next turn. Let's put the block in our hand. These don't matter. We've got too many gems that aren't doing anything on turns when we draw them. They're not, well, they're not really curses. They're not great. This one is at least, you know, replaces itself. But we certainly need just a little more. Because we're not getting value out of a couple of our cards, especially the ones that just don't do anything. Put into stasis. I don't want to draw that on this turn. I want to draw it next turn. I think. Just gonna smack you. There, Walker Claw is the combo that we're looking for. Can I just point out, every single one of these bloody question marks so far have been combat. And by that I mean the first one. Gain block, accelerate. Deal damage, the next card goes into stasis. I like this. I like this a lot. In fact, if you put accelerate on that, I guess you could get the card back on the same turn, but that's probably not what you're looking for. Gain block, accelerate. I think that's what we're looking for. I need a better block enabler. Okay. Add brace 2 to all strikes and defends. Remove a card or upgrade. I actually think this is an upgrade. We have a lot of them still in the deck. We have 8 of them. Let's upgrade them. Now they're all better. Obtain the skull. What? What is it you seek? What is it you offer? Is this where we have to pay health to leave? At the start of each combat, you may wish for souls, success, or a pick-me-up. What? Hey, hands off the noggin! Ignoring the skull's complaints, you snatch it from the pedestal, momentarily scorched by its flames. Perhaps it will come in handy later. I have no idea. But I've stolen him. Okay. Enhance. Temporary dex. Prismatic spray. Enhance. Block. Prismatic spray. A little bit of a synergy there. Enhance. Accelerate. Let's put Amber in suspension. That way you place a card from your hand into stasis. No, let's put it into pre-program. No, let's put draw into pre-program. I know we're not doing anything with Bauble Burst, but these are better cards. So we get to look at our draw pile and then draw a card. Then gain some more gems. Fragment, which is a shiv, and then apply vulnerable to all enemies. Bottled Lightning, put a skill in your hand. Curl Up is very interested, as is like a pre-program. Yeah, that's usually the one where you pay health to leave. It's a cool relic, especially with Bloody Idol or Toy Ornithopter. That's a very good point. But you can't get Bloody Idol, you know. You just get, like, money from slain adventurers. I kind of like Curl Up because you get the stasis chain started immediately, and with gear, you brace immediately. But it's only 10 block on turn 1. Tasty Cake says they've tweaked the boss characters since I played them last. Yes, indeed. I mean, they tweaked them last week. There was an update. Suspension is very interesting. Upgraded, it is a free draw as well. Free program. You know, it pays for itself when you play it, which makes it a very good card. I think out of all of this, Curl Up is the most interesting one. We could just go for the Sapphire Key. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think we need more offensive relics. I think this is not good enough because all of my skills are garbage. Well, maybe not offensive relics, but I think you know what I mean. We're just gonna take the key. I am going to... I'm not gonna fight the Burning Elite. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Boss combats with 10 temporary HP. We might come across a question mark that gives us a boss combat. Place a gem. Oh, look, gems. The Shiv is going to go into Vent Steam. And apply vulnerable to all enemies is going to go into deal damage? No, we want it into like piercing hide. Okay. And then if we go right, 2 more. I think I want to go left, heavy question marks and camps. Let's finish mining. Citrine! So this is the one that we want in Bauble Burst because it literally it's -1 energy now, and then we can upgrade it, perform 3 times, maybe get like a draw. So that's the combo we're looking for. Ethereal, spend HP. Which for souls, success, or pick me up. I mean, we gotta try it once. 3 HP for money, 5 HP for a potion. I see the value there now. 1 HP for a random colorless card. We have to pick one. I will pick this one. At least now I know what they are. This is actually not that bad. Oh, I need an extra gem on this one. Okay, so let's see. How do we take no damage? This will give us more block. We have 4 energy. We have 4 energy in hand. We don't, but we can just, you know, not play the strike. I do want to make enemies vulnerable. Go there. Place a card from your hand into stasis. Next turn, we would like the strike. We don't have to play this. There's kind of no reason not to, because it's retain and free. Taking no damage. Beautiful. Harrison says, Act 2 is probably the worst set of champion elites. Plus strength on any of them is awful. Yes, I would agree. Wholeheartedly. Why do you think I am avoiding them? Hit. I guess we'll do it like this. Didn't really get much else. That's okay. Skill, gain a shiv. Skill, accelerate. Draw a card. Put a card into stasis. Put a card into stasis. We kind of want prismatic barrier now. We're not going to be able to get it. Citrine gives us energy. I could hit you for 20, but you're probably going to make me weak. I think I should just attack you. We're going to get a card put into stasis. It's probably that one. We accelerate, we draw it next turn, which means we've got a couple of blocks and vulnerability. We can do it like this. We want to play a defend. We're not going to get Piercing Hide or Temporal Shield next turn. I'm a fool. I thought we'd be able to accelerate through it. We might with Incinerate, so don't play anything. We have to use a potion. If we have to use our potions, we can, but we're not taking damage on this turn, and we don't need Citrine. If we accelerate, we will get vulnerability. Kinda like that. It also means more Thorns damage. You took a little bit of damage just from the power that we got out of the card. I feel like if I knew what Knowing Skull did, I wouldn't have taken it because we have Coffee Dripper. Just me, just saying. Alright, not too bad. 6 Thorns, Brace 3, Vulnerability, can be upgraded any number of times, Refracted Beam. Very good with Strength. I don't think refracted beam is what we're looking for. I have other things to upgrade, like all of the enablers, not the damage dealer. We gotta get the combo going. Garnet, apply vulnerability to all enemies. We could chuck that into a... We don't really need to chuck it into Event Steam. We want vulnerability before we play this. Twin Slam is something. Gain energy in 3 shivs is okay. I think I'm just gonna skip. Although Spiker Protocol I am thinking of because of the brace every turn, but yeah, I'm just gonna skip. What boss are we fighting? Yeah, Defect. Yeah, just give me a skip for now. I hate you. You are terrible. Put a card into stasis. We can't get it out of stasis, but it's still the best card, and we'll draw a strike. We're gonna gain block. I mean, we're gonna have enough block. Give me the strike next turn. He's gonna take a lot of damage from the thorns, which is really nice. And he's not attacking on this turn. I chose correctly with the strike, I think. Although I guess we wouldn't get it until next turn anyways, except we can get it now. Place a card from your hand into stasis, accelerate, and then we can put a defend up there, I guess. Actually, maybe we want this next turn when we're more likely to draw a better attack, where we can get value out of the strength. Although we can get 2 attacks in this turn. He's not vulnerable or anything. It's an interesting one. We're gonna be frail as well. I think we just play it now. We'll get that defend next turn. We can use a potion if we have to kill him. Did get Walker Claw. Not quite enough damage. Six, 12, 3. We have the energy for everything. We can do 7, 13, 25. You have 22 block. You're going to gain 3 block in this turn. You're going to hit this. You're going to hit. Literally, I think I can get you to 1. I think I can get you to 1 HP. And if I can get you to 1 HP, we'll take 2 damage, you'll die, and we can save our potion. So it's going to be Bauble Burst. You want to Shiv to get rid of the block. Then we can hit you with a Strike. Walker Claw. You'll have 1 HP, you'll attack me once, we'll take 2 damage. That's not bad, that's not bad. I will accept taking 2. He's a nasty enemy. Accelerate all cards, draw 4, next turn draw less, deal damage to a random enemy many times. Polybeam is really good, but I know what I need. What I need is to keep hitting up these damn campfires. This needs to go into Bauble. Worth upgrading now, in theory. I guess we have a lot of things worth upgrading. What are we gonna upgrade? We need another gem to put in the card. Maybe we should wait to find the gem first. And maybe instead we'll go for a, Wait, do I have another gem? I do. Yeah, put this into Prismatic Spray. Brendan Toad, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Actually, now that I look at it, there's not a ton that needs upgrading. We'll get the key. Can't rest. I think maybe we should have gone for the other option and taken you can't upgrade your cards. Move all strikes, receive 3 upgraded tackles. Consult the playbook. You get 4 random tackles at the start of each combat. Is this something that we would be interested in? Technically, it does remove a strike out of our deck by taking this. They are better than strikes, although they do take a little bit of HP from us, but we don't have to play them, but we can play them when we have excess block, and we have a lot of excess block on a lot of turns. So to remove 3 strikes, or rather to remove 1 strike, I think it might be worth it. -1 card is really nice. Dude, we have not fought this guy yet. That's unfortunate. Money? I forgot what success is. A card, or pick-me-up, a potion. 5 HP for a potion? Honestly, might be worth it. 4 plated armor? Probably not worth it, but you never know. Okay, apply vulnerability. Can't retain. We can hit you, and we can play this to get ahead of it. At least if we have thorns, you're gonna get wrecked. More vulnerability, and this will immediately give us 10 more block, I think. Aw. You know, I actually think I'm gonna Liquid Memories back a Prismatic Barrier. I want the extra strength. Because we've got a pretty nice big hand. We gotta work him down at some point, so there you go. He's gonna take 40 damage just from the spikes. Played 1 potion, lost 5 HP, but we managed to get him down pretty well. And hey, you know what? This is kind of exactly what we're looking for. The tackles, who cares? We're blocking through it. So we did 207 damage so far, and we're not done yet? Not bad. Choose one and place it into stasis. Place a card from your hand into stasis. So put a card into stasis. I don't think we're gonna get it, but I'll also do that. Actually, we might be able to get it. Place a card from your hand into stasis. Okay, place this into stasis. We're not gonna get there. We're gonna get close, but it's 1 away. Anyways, we did 250 damage. If we fight him once next floor, we should be able to kill him. Hey, Mud, welcome. How you doing? This deck really wants card draw. Yes. You play the 3rd 0-cost card in a single turn, gain energy, and draw. Stasis Engine. Whenever you play a 0-cost card, deal damage to a random enemy. I get it. I do. If you're getting cards out of stasis and playing them for free, that's a lot of value, but I don't actually think we have that much of a stasis engine, unfortunately. We need more things that put cards into stasis, more stasis slots, more ways of drawing. An upgraded pre-program would be good, like another one. A suspension upgraded is very helpful. I suppose we can't rest. And it's a very good card to have that's kind of free, upgraded, so we'll go for that one. 200 gold, what are we looking for? The waffle. You know what? Seems pretty good. Sapphire, we can buy both. We can buy a sapphire and a waffle. At the end of combat, you may choose a common gem. Free? I mean, what's the common gems? It's like dexterity, strength, shiv, and a ward, right? Wouldn't be bad just to throw in things, but I think you gotta go waffle on this one. And then we'll take a sapphire to chuck it into something. Words are uncommon now. So is common strength, dex, and shiv? Or are there other common wards? Probably brace. I mean, you know what? We just added it. Yeah, that's common. Okay. Honestly, considering we just got the health, let's get the money. Let's have that relic that we just picked up pay for itself. I think we should kill you. Well, but you're gonna... If I kill you, we'll take 20 damage, but we're also currently taking 20 damage. Brace and ward swapped. Yeah, brace is pretty bad, so that makes sense. And ward for free block is pretty good, so that makes sense. It's unfortunate, but I do understand it. I think I am... You know what? I don't have to kill you. You're gonna die due to Mercury Hourglass, so I can at least punch through your armor. We'll play this, we'll play this, we'll play this. We're taking no damage. Now we're taking 31. Little rude. Place a card in your hand into stasis. How about we brace? Okay, we got some block. You know what? We're only taking 6. I could pop the potion, but I'm not going to. Considering we're vulnerable, that's pretty good. 3 damage and gain temporary defenses. Play this first. So we're basically going to draw a tackle, which I don't really want. I don't really want to draw a Twin Slam either. We could put Suspension into stasis, but that's a card that we want to draw, not put into stasis because we can't accelerate. So I think we'll just put... I think we'll just put a tackle into stasis. If we get block in the future, we can play tackles, I guess. We did gain dex, we're just frail. Ugh. We do have enough block, though. 7 times 4? It's possible I can kill you? I'm not running the math. I can kill you. Okay. Very nice. Colorless potion. Place the top 2 cards from your draw pile into stasis. Yeah, I mean... Now we might have too many cards that put things into stasis, but it is just very good. Free action. Strength. Enhance. Gem. Which one is this? Brace. Ugh. I'll put this into Vent Steam. I don't care about Vent Steam as a card, really. We will upgrade. Bauble Burst is a strange upgrade, except if you think about it, we could get a good gem and then put it in the card immediately. But I think what I'm gonna do is draw. More draw the merrier. I will be using my potions. You're immune to frail. We start weak, and you have dex. A claw. Ugh. Attack from the draw pile into your hand. Shuffle 3 random skills into your draw pile that costs 0 or gain 6 block. We do not need block on this turn, but we could keep it for later. Actually, I think we want Secret Weapon because we want to have certain cards on certain turns and weapons included, like Walker Claw or Prismatic Spray. So maybe we want to put Secret Weapon in our suspension, draw it next turn, and maybe get a Prismatic Spray for block and damage if we get a Prismatic Barrier or something, you know? I don't know. Give me a potion. Gain thorns. Maybe. Gotta think about what we're doing on this turn, though. Place a card from your hand into stasis and accelerate. We're weak currently, so we should probably put Walker Claw into stasis. Seems like a bit of a waste of energy, but I think it's okay. We have far too many defends on this turn. I am gonna play this. You know, actually, this does make a lot of sense. We have too much block. Get the tackle out. No more lurk command. My chatbot is broken. I gotta fix it later. It's just not logged in. In a shiv and brace 4. Curl up, brace is enough. Accelerate. How did we get weakness? Wish I could look at your discard pile. You didn't have a go for the eyes. How are we still weak? I'm missing something here. Deal 7 damage, accelerate. I mean, if I vulnerability you, I can kill you with Incinerate Potion. Or we can accelerate and get this out now, and then vent you, and then kill you. Place a card from your hand into stasis. Brace. Okay, I think we want to do Vent Steam. Work down an orb. I think we will block and accelerate. Walker Claw means 24 damage, almost kills you. Shiv does it. Look at the top 4 cards of draw pile, put one into stasis, draw a card. Please put a... That's a very good one. Put that into stasis. Curl up, put a... How much block? We will have enough block, right? Yeah. Put a... How much block are we gonna have? We're gonna have 21. We can play a tackle, so curl up, defend. Play the tackle. Hopefully we're not weak next turn. You can gain block next turn, but you don't block next turn, so I don't feel a reason to worry about this at all. Oh boy, you can gain block. Oh, look at that. Lose 1 focus. I don't even know if you play orbs. I guess you have a frost. Oh, good for you. Place the top 2 cards into stasis. That's too much stasis. I think just kind of need this. Would love to wipe you. We can do it with a tackle. And a slam. Ooh, and this is, should have probably done this in a different order. This is block. Not a lot, but, you know, it's like I could put it into stasis and get it next turn. And then just hit you with the second slam, which doesn't even do anything. But if I play this, we'll get like 4 block. It's, you know, it's worth way more later. We're gonna take a slight amount of damage. 6 after the temporary HP. You're gaining block, you're doing damage, you've got a claw. Okay. Charge up. Hit. No reason to, no reason not to. Don't play the defend, it's still 0. What happened? There was like the sound effect playing of you gaining or using an artifact. I don't think it happened. It's very strange. Transform into statuses, a defend and a clumsy. I hope your deck gets worse. You're gonna lose focus. I mean, here's the thing. This doesn't matter because you only have a frost orb, which doesn't really matter. So I don't know why artifact and focus is a point on this fight, but I will still try to work around it. You're gonna probably hit me pretty hard because I don't really have a lot of good cards in my hand right now, but I can hit you and block and put this into stasis and then not play this because it's only gonna do like 4 damage. You know, maybe I will play the plated armor potion. I'm wary of the damage we're taking, but we'll roll the plated armor block over. Hopefully. Accelerate or tackle. Dude, the tackles suck. Place a card in your hand into stasis. Okay, you know what? Get this out of my hand. Put this into stasis. I'm building up for hopefully a good turn next turn. 26 damage. And you're constantly stopping my vulnerability, but we can do this. And then this. Now you're vulnerable. We can hit you. We basically have enough block. We should really just play Walk Claw here. So we got it. We will take no damage. You know, we can play the tackle in that case, because we took a potion. 100 HP left. Hyper Beam. It's the top 2 cards in a stasis. Draw a card, place a card from your hand in a stasis, and then accelerate. I think we have enough block. Prismatic Barrier and Temporal Shield are into stasis. We only need... I mean, we'll play these. Currently taking no damage, I can hit you. Don't play that if you don't need it. I need, like, +1 draw every turn. We're getting there. You know, upgraded suspensions will draw free. Too far away from brace, but I can hit you. You have -4 focus. Oh, fancy. I have no acceleration. A little annoying. Can I kill you? Not even close. Well, in that case, place a card from your hand into stasis. We can't play both curl up and suspension, so let's just suspension the curl up. Hit you. Block. I mean, if I tackle you, I'm probably going to be able to kill you next turn, and we're not going to die, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, we don't have to hit you for much. I mean, you're dead. All right, it's a hard fight, slow, a little wonky. We're getting there, but we're not quite there. Onyx is exactly what we're looking for, because this will be played 3 times. So we can maybe combo into gaining a lot of stats with the Onyx. We don't need this much energy. This is why I wanted Bauble Burst. And now we have to upgrade Bauble Burst so we can insert. Gain energy out of slime. No. No longer obtain potions. Probably not. I don't think we need energy, so we're gonna go Black Star. Which is very risky, but I think the best relic there. Shiv Silent. We play a lot of cards, so this seems very bad. Very bad indeed. One shop or 2? Now that's a question. I think we'll go 2 shop. Have to go here. Rest. Wow, only 2 rests. So here's the deal. We have to upgrade the card here, and then we can socket it at the very end of the floor. Not a very good path, but, you know, there's not much else we can do. And these fights are tough. These floors are tough. I don't want to lose my HP. Although if we're going to a lot of shops, maybe. Let's see what we get. We can accelerate once. It's not a big deal. 11 damage. Probably gonna go for you. Actually, you could attack next turn. Let's see how this fight goes. Main block, accelerate. I like it. I do. Draw a card, place a card in your hand into stasis and accelerate. Sure, place a card from your hand into stasis. We have no stats, so this is actually an interesting one to toss into stasis until we gain stats. I guess temporary thorns, but we only get to keep one of those. Put a card in stasis. Okay, but, put a, vent steam into stasis. Do another tackle. Give me a block. We got a back. Okay. Might as well play it. Might as well wipe. Gotta use a tackle for it. We're currently taking a little damage. I'm not gonna play tackles if we're taking damage. Only took 7. It's a scary run right now. It really is. I mean, we'll do this. Probably should have stasis the Walker Claw, but we got a couple of defends that we might be able to accelerate out. Oh my god, probably not. But hey, maybe yes, actually. Or temporary strength. So this will do 7 damage times 21 damage. I mean, boom, boom, that kills you. You got a lot of block. We don't really need to accelerate the defense on this turn. You're not quite... No, you are dead because you're attacking into me. So yeah, don't accelerate. We'll get those next turn. There's only 1 enemy alive. Put up a lot of block on that turn, which was nice. Dude, I need like a relic that gives me another stasis slot. That's what I need. Tackle, suspension, planning, curl up, 2 defense. Put a card into stasis. Put a piercing hide. We drew the bauble burst, which maybe means we can kill you. We can do 26 damage, which is 29. I need like 1 more thing to kill you. We don't gain thorns in stasis, so, or in defensive mode, so I can't quite kill you. But we can output a lot of block for next turn, so why don't we do... Put cards into stasis. Curl up. Bauble burst. Tackle. Yeah. I guess you are dead. I don't know. How did we get that many thorns? Are you thorny in defensive mode? It doesn't say you gain thorns in defensive mode. How did we gain thorns? I must have played a card. I'm losing my freaking mind here. You're dead. Gain block. Gain thorns, otherwise brace. It's a big block, which is kind of nice, but combo blocks are a little bit better. Something like temporal shield, so we can keep accelerating after we put things into stasis. Fight, gain a potion relic, and 3 potions. You know, if we get a healing relic, we can heal off of Knowing Skull. I know her fight. She's not that bad. I do like Onyx here. I might play this just to get into the fight. So we want to do this, this, place a card from your hand into stasis. I guess we'll put this into stasis because we don't need it. You know what? Give me the gold. That was an explosive potion. I know that sound. I can curl up, but I think we should wait until next turn. So what I'm gonna do is smack ya. Fend. Tackle. We didn't need to play the 0 cost defend, but I was hoping that you would actually do something. You're not doing anything. You're just kind of sitting there. Place a card from your hand into stasis. Probably like a temporal shield or a piercing hide, because we don't need them. I can play this and then attack you, so let's do that. You're not vulnerable, unfortunately, but that's okay. Put this into stasis. Put these into stasis. We will kill you, and we're not going to take any damage as a result of this. Never mind, you're intangible. Oh, and you have a fairy potion. Fantastic. But we're taking no damage. We don't need to gain block. So please put... Rather, we don't need to accelerate. Unless we're going to hit hard on this turn. Ooh. We'll draw Prismatic Spray next turn, so put a planning... Actually, I like all these cards, but put a planning up there. We drew the Bauble Burst. Okay, so I think I want to gain strength next turn, not this turn. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to smack you. I'm going to put this into stasis so we have a very good next turn. I can play this. Don't accelerate. We're gonna get all 3 of these cards next turn, which is nice. Gain strength now. Place the top 2 cards in stasis. Let's do that. Well, we can accelerate one of them. Start with the block. Vent. Damage. Ah, fairy potion, jerk. By the way, he's still dead. It's a fun fight because of the, it's okay. It's a fun fight because of the variability of the fight. Because you don't know what she's doing with her potions. Oh, dude, you've gotta take Repulsor. It is so important for the heart fight, and by heart, I mean whale. Fear Potion, Snecko Oil. Vexing Drought. That's actually pretty good now that we can repulse the burns. Gain 2 strength and 2 dex. 4 block each time you play a card, also pretty decent. I think we're okay there. I need to heal when I play a potion. It would be very good with our Knowing Skull, of course. We're gonna get 150 gold when we kill you. I forgot about that. We don't really need to play Knowing Skull. We don't really need to play Repulsor either, unless there's nothing else to play. And there's not really anything else to play. Keep 1 Thorns. Play the power, don't play this. You know what? I'm hoping to buy good stuff from the merchant. Put a card into stasis, we can accelerate it. Ow. I guess we'll take this in a turn. We're gonna should have probably played a potion. You don't play the Thorns potion. Taking no damage. Yeah, that's fine. Just need a couple okay turns. And I think we got an okay turn here. We can either gain strength or do the damage. We can make him vulnerable. I think we want to make him vulnerable. We get a shiv. I think we want to gain the strength. We can smack him. Smack him. 13 times 4 is pretty good. Only have to hit him for 19, which is actually not 19, and we got a tackle in hand. All right, we got you. Huzzah, let's gain 10 vigor. Very good for our multi-strike cards. Gain Thorns or another Walker Claw. I don't think we need another Walker Claw. Do we need Thorns? Here's the thing, we have slots available, but it's gonna be a while until we can actually rest, so maybe we don't want to add a whole bunch of gems at this point. Because like we can't do anything with it. It's gonna take up room. I'll still grab it. Whenever you rest, you may add a card. You can dig for relics. Choose one of 3. Gain a stasis slot. It costs 0 when upgraded, not nearly as good as it used to be. Apply vulnerability, gain temporary thorns. I want the gems, but we just can't afford to take them when our deck is going to be garbage for a while, I think. What do we dump? I think we want to dump, I hate to say it, but maybe a tackle. The damage has been pretty good. But getting rid of like a tackle and a couple of defends, really nice. I am gonna buy the time capacitor. Vulnerable to all enemies. A skill from your draw pile into your hand. I think I'm just gonna save my money, which is very dangerous, but the shop didn't really have what I wanted. Capacitor defend. All right. This retains, so why don't we accelerate this out? We're gonna take 1. I accept taking 1. That's free. This is not a great turn, but we have enough blocks, so place a card from your hand into stasis. We don't need Onyx. Again, hold on to this gear up. Once we get curl up, we can actually play it 4 block. Oh, we didn't reflect this. Repulse this, rather. Gain block, gain a bunch of stats. Draw a card, place a card from your hand into stasis, and then accelerate. We got some good things on this turn. So yeah, give me a draw and accelerate. I guess we'll have this for next turn. We can keep the strength on this turn, but... well, you know what? We don't need the block. But we're gonna accelerate, so like, I don't know what to do. You know what? Put the Onyx up there. If we're gonna accelerate, we'll just oh, it accelerates immediately. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Let's play this. Keep one of those. Apply vulnerability. I don't know, gain block and accelerate. We might as well gear up, I suppose. Did we gain thorns on gearing up? It doesn't say you do, which is just... Oh no, it does. Defensive mode, you have 3 thorns. Not mode shift, when you enter defensive mode, gain thorns temporarily. I was looking in the wrong dialogue box. My bad. Should have played the defend, it would have rolled over. My bad. Taking no damage. This. This. And play this. Another Pizzazz potion. It's actually a very good potion. End of your turn, gain 4 block. Metallicize. Remember to use your potions. I will try. It's not bad. 4 block. I'll add it. Stick deck. I know. Shut up. You can't tell me what to do, Dad. Hopefully you roll into something easy to deal with. 38 damage. Yeah, very easy to deal with. In 23. We gotta hit you. And I gotta use a potion to do it. 16 and a block. Okay, much better. Which means we don't need to play defend, we can play gear up. Pay the energy on this turn. All these runs end up being so hard to win. I do it to myself. Gain block and strength. I like the block, I really do. Strength is basically wasted. What else are we gonna do? 7. We'll take none. You're gonna take damage when you hit me, thanks to the thorns. 12. No? I know you make me vulnerable, but I kind of just want to play the defend. And then don't play anything. Because we'll take no damage, but... Oh, we're weak as well? That's annoying, but it's not that bad. We don't have to play Repulsor unless you add a curse. This is a horrible turn. Just a straight up awful turn. We can always play Walker Claw, we can always buff it. Let's put a card into stasis. And accelerate. We can't accelerate twice. We can get a lot of energy though. So give me a suspension. It does not accelerate. It was pre-programmed. I'm an idiot. I have no blocks. I'm taking 57 damage. Insert meme here of Ralph Wiggum in the bus. I mean, here's the thing. If you're gonna hit him, you might as well hit him. 13 times 3, huh? Now I wish I'd saved Pizzazz so I could roll you again. 11, 5. You know what? $24. Okay. I will accept taking 20 damage, which is almost all of our remaining HP. Not actually, but like it feels like it. We can get another turn of mode. You vulnerable. Hitting you doesn't really matter. Stasis. Discard from your hand into stasis. I guess we don't need the defend on this turn. If I play Curl Up, will we gain block immediately? Well, you know, let's roll ya, and then Curl Up. You do get the block immediately. Okay. I just didn't know if we were in stasis, if we would get the block from entering stasis on the turn in which we were in stasis, but looks like you do. I kind of want you to hit me. I don't really want to accelerate. So why don't we just put this up here. Get rid of the shiv so it doesn't thicken up our discard pile. 38 damage. You're dead. Okay. That was not great. We got our potion back. One of them. Gem Accelerate. We're gonna skip because we have the Burning Elite fight coming up. I don't want to add anything. Giant Head 4 Strength is probably one of the best things that we could get. Dude, I'm going to get a potion. I'm scared. +2 Strength. Probably worth it. Okay, I know we're gonna be weak. Maybe we get Onyx, we can just purge that. We can. We got both of our cards which allow us to keep stats, which I think is really nice. Metallicize is not that useful here, but we have things to play, so. We have enough energy to play everything, so we will. I know we could have played Pizzazz, but dude, I think we might die against this giant head. I think he's gonna out. I think he's gonna out damage us. But we're gonna try. Dude, I hate having the accelerates with nothing accelerated. Is that on me? Yes! Do I hate it regardless? Yes! Like 50 damage. I really want like vulnerability into a multi-hit card with vigor, so I feel like saving it, even though it's gonna take a while for a multi-hit card to come back around, but I don't want to play it. And that's only 36 damage. That's not a lot of damage. I think this is actually pretty good, because then we can accelerate that out. Place more cards into stasis. We have enough block, but we're rolling over block, but I want to hit you. Yeah, because now we got to worry about 44 damage. I have no weakness in the deck. That's a bit of a negative. But you're vulnerable, and now I have Walker Claw, so it did work out. Draw a card, put a card into stasis. Here's the deal. I don't think we need a time capacitor. We might as well put this into stasis and draw it later, because we're going to play both defense. We did get a curl up. So what we can do is defend, curl up, time capacitor. And then we pizzazz, we hit you for 37 times 4 is pretty good. You have 162 remaining. We're gonna take like 7, yeah. Any turn could be the end of the world for us, depending on the draw. Accelerate back a Twin Slam. Bauble Burst is energy. Reprogram. I love just having planning up there, because then we can have more cards into stasis in the future. Imagine that. We will be able to mode shift. Need to play this, then this. So we can Bauble Burst, gain 3 energy. Now we have 3 energy. Accelerate, defend, smack him, shiv him, smack him. I'm gonna hit you for 54 and take 3 damage. We're gonna take 9. This has not gone that badly, but like this is... We still gotta win the run, you know? We're not done. We gotta make it out of this freaking game. Echo? First time you lose HP, draw 3 cards. We can do that on turn 1 if we really want. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. Next turn, draw 2 less. Overload, draw 4 cards. You know? Crystal Ray is also tempting because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Soon to be 14 gems. So it'll do an extra 28 damage. It's like a 40 damage attack, but... I'm really looking at Overload. Because it'll only cost you 1 draw next turn. I like it. Art of War, probably never going to apply. There is a shop, but like we have to go here and then go to the shop, of course. Wait a minute, no, we can go to the right path and hit up more campfires. Why did I think we had to go this path? We've killed him. We can save our money for the next floor. Yeah, we gotta hit up. I don't care about the relics. We gotta hit up the camps. Give me the decks. We'll enhance. I know what I'm putting Onyx into. Let's get Tourmaline out there. What is it? Thorns? Thorns. Give me Thorns on freaking planning. We need to upgrade Bauble Burst. Yeah, screw the shop. God, there's so much combat. But more opportunities to upgrade and whatnot. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. At least we have a weakness potion. Echo Twin Slam gets a second Twin Slam. Will it be a Twin Slam or an Echo of a Twin Slam? I think it's just second slam. Normal. Normal. This is a card from your hand into stasis. From your hand into stasis accelerate. Okay. Goodness. Okay. I think I could draw. I think we could draw for 1 HP. And we get a colorless card on top of it. Actually not a bad idea. Let's draw a card. I don't think we need Piercing Hide on this turn. Let's save it for later. Because we're gonna Bauble Burst. Slam. Slam. Bend, metallicize, gear up, taking no damage. End our turn. Alright. Now you're doing 50 damage. Put a card into stasis. I like it. If it's free, we can temporal bring it back. You know what? The tackles are actually high value. Although we're not going to get it on this turn. We got 1 tackle. What we're going to do is make you vulnerable. Smack you for 24. Make you vulnerable for a little bit longer. 17. We're taking no damage. If we're taking no damage, put out a time capacitor. Time capacitor used to give you like 2 or 3 stasis slots. Giving you 1 is a little slow, but I understand it. I don't have any acceleration, so we'll just play basically anything. The Thorns doesn't matter. Walker Claws is good, we need that. Place a card in your hand into stasis. We need to play the block. It's only 6 block though? Dude, we should have upgraded that card a long time ago. But we get strength, which means we can just start smacking, and we roll over as well. Okay. Put that into stasis. It's gonna take a while before these cards come back. It'll be the last turn. Actually, we have to accelerate to get Walker Claw. Overload is a lot of draw. We get Repulsor and other things. 26 block right now. We can accelerate. We can accelerate Walker Claw immediately. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. So we want to play this first. Yeah, start here. Because it gives us a debuff. Then, still need to smack you. I think we'll draw 4. How are we going to avoid damage on this turn? We can put up another 26 block. That's actually enough. So yeah, do this. Actually, you know what? With Onyx in hand, we can remove the other buff, the debuff, I should say. So, now we have full draw next turn. That's handy. We definitely want to accelerate Walker Claw for next turn. If we play the other Temporal Shield, it'll come back on this turn, which is not what we want. Curl Up doesn't do anything for us. We need to put up another 10 block. We're already getting 9. Dude, what a good turn coming up in the future. I think no, we don't want to play Incinerate. We'll play a Twin Slam. So, block, Twin Slam, taking no damage. And then, finally, we got Walker Claw out. Good damage output. If we accelerate, we get Prismatic Spray as well. We can make you vulnerable. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. But this is in case we draw the acceleration one. We did. Nice. Man, the Silent is going to run all over us. Silent's gonna have a freaking field day. Hi, Edgy, welcome. Risk of Rain 2 is a game. I'm not good at it, but I play it. I haven't played Risk of Rain in a while, but it is a fun game. We need more gems. We can sock it. You know what? Incinerate, Twin Slam, Crystal Shiv, I'll take it. Enhance. Enhance! Okay, this removes. We can either perform 3 times, gain energy, remove 3 debuffs, or put this in Twin Slam. I'm gonna put it in Bauble Burst. That's a insanely good card now. This can go into a probably Twin Slam. It's okay damage now. We can upgrade. Suspension is the one that draws. Looks at 7 cards. 1 more damage, 1 more block. Prismatic Barrier being better is good, but let's upgrade the Suspension for more draw. Getting a lot of draw in the deck now. Spiker, Repulsor, Repulsor, Spiker. We can kind of partially handle the Repulsors with Repulse. Oh my god, I get it. No crap. Echo Defend, you know? Not that bad. Look at the top 4 cards of your draw pile. Choose one and place it into stasis, then draw a card. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. We're gonna draw a Tackle? Good. Oh, right, block. Yeah, go ahead. 6 block, plus a bunch of bonus stats. I mean, a tackle kills one of you, and then we can just defend. Taking no damage. 18, we can shiv you. I don't want to play the skull. I'm scared of losing any HP when we have 32. And this is gonna be really freaking hard on the silent. I'm hoping that maybe our potions can carry us a little bit. No one's attacking, so this is a good turn for us to attack. Maybe not with prismatic spray, but we are gonna accelerate anyways, because we got a lot of acceleration in hand. So, draw a card. Put Temporal Shield, I think, in there. Came back. Who could have thought that? Suppose we can just attack you. Stop adding garbage to my deck. You know, we're gonna roll over the block if we play gear up, so let's do that. We'll have 33 block next turn, so we can actually start attacking, and hopefully we'll draw some good attacks. Walker Claw, I think, is good enough. It's a card from your hand into stasis. Ooh, reduce each of your debuffs by 1. We don't have debuffs. Maybe we just want to hold on to that one. This is 20 damage. We will take 24. We're taking no damage. So I think we got a hit, and we'll hit you. Goodbye, Temporal Shield. You know what this deck needs? A freaking Runic Pyramid. It would help a lot. We have no more dazes, so we don't have to play Repulse. Draw. We will probably draw. If we accelerate this, we can remove the other draw debuff. We don't have any attacks, so we don't have to attack. Can we curl up? We can only brace for 15, so the answer to that question is no. If we don't play attacks, we'll get extra energy. We're gonna have one fewer card draw, of course. Let's put things into stasis. Temporal Shield and pre-program. We'll get both of those next turn. Let's make you vulnerable. We have enough block. If we have enough block, time capacitor. Now we could have. You're dead. Could have attacked, but I want the extra energy even though we do have less card draw. Maybe we'll get some lucky draw in our deck. 7 times 4. So we'll get hit 4 times on 8 spikes. I mean, you're taking damage from my spikes and from Mercury Hourglass, so we don't have to attack. We can just chill. Which I kind of just want to do because we can chill just by playing a defend. I can play a block. I can hit you. If I play this, we'll take damage. Play this, we will take damage. Yeah, just end turn. All right, I think we're okay. Close, but it worked. We got a flex potion. Deal 20 damage, gain a stasis slot. Reusable stasis gain is nice. I don't think we need it though. 4 stasis slots seems to be enough. But if we can get all of the cards constantly cycling, we're gonna love it. On a longer fight, that might matter, but our deck is thick. I know. Brace 4. We still have slots, so I'm gonna take it. That's my thought process on that one. I know. Who could have possibly seen that coming? But, Great. And we'll upgrade Twin Slam so we can get another slot. You know. Well, I don't know. Planning gets another slot. Dun 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 dun. Rainbow Zombie Man, welcome. Title error on one of your videos today? My Slay the Spire run. Hold on, what was the title error? Oh, it says Dead Cells. Oh no. Which means it's in the wrong playlist. Hold on, ah, crap. Well, hopefully no one gets confused by the title card. Thank you for that. I will fix it later. Dun dun dun. Oh, the huge manatees. I hate writhing mass. You might kill me. I hope not. We can keep a lot of our strength potion. Oh, I guess that makes sense. We can get a defend out. Nothing else, we'll just do this. 38 damage. A curse. I'd rather not have a curse. But if I hit you, I can put up 16 block. You're doing 12 damage. Okay. Defend, gear up, repulse. And you know what? Because I have excess energy, I'm gonna pay 1 HP to draw 3 cards. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. I have no attack that's worth 0. What I like is either saving this so it shuffles or maybe getting a tackle out of the way. Apply vulnerability or do a bunch of damage. You know what? Maybe just this. We have 26 block. Keep the shiv. And we roll over a lot of block. Now we have like an opportunity to actually hit you. I just want... Alright. I think we're gonna have to take a bit of a long-term approach on this. Maybe not that long of a term. But I think we need to curl up Walker Claw. I mean, we're weak, so this is not great. You're vulnerable, which basically means it counteracts itself. But we've got more vulnerability coming up, and if we put Walker Claw in and then accelerate, it'll come back next turn. We're not gonna roll over block though. Might be worth more to maybe just curl up Metallicize. We have an accelerate coming up. So that might come back next turn. But at the very least, we're not vulnerable or weak anymore. We do lose 1 draw, but that's kind of what this is for. We didn't draw it, oh my god. We gotta hit you. We need this. It goes into stasis, you moron! I keep thinking it's the wrong card. Okay, well, I gotta hit you. 27 damage, I gotta hit you. 38! Well, this is terrible. If I don't throw the potion, we're dead. I think we're toast on this run. We just don't have like the combo working for us. They nerfed the character a little bit on the last update, which is costing me a little bit of problems. Also, my deck is thick. Also, it's probably built incorrectly. Also, probably I put too much effort into Bauble Burst, and also I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Something. Okay, got a lot of stuff to play. I guess we will gain strength. Then we can reduce debuffs, which we have several. Now, Walker Claw does a lot of damage. You know what? Got 9 HP. We're not dead. We're just almost dead. Oh, Recover is actually good. I kind of want to take it because we killed you without taking damage last time. To be able to bring a card back from discard, really nice. We just need to make sure we don't die on this turn. Coffee Dripper, maybe not the best move. I felt like upgrading the cards was more important. Now, in hindsight, of course I would love to do things a little bit differently and see how they play out, but I got to acknowledge also that I also do find the character hard. Because not only are the cards important, but the upgrades on the cards, giving you more stasis slots, the gems you put in the cards, the gems you find on the run. There's a lot of like moving parts for the deck construction that make it a little bit more complicated than a normal character. We can accelerate. We can get 1 card back by playing an Incinerate. We will play Spend here. Vent, Bauble Burst. We get no value out of the debuffs, but it's still good. An Accelerated Defend. Do we have to? Yes. But taking no damage, Metalicize, gear up. Might as well play a Shiv. I can't get rid of 1 HP. I can't. It's worth too much. A Tackle is worth more, like 24 versus 3. You know, it's worth playing. I hate that we have like nothing else in hand, but we're also taking no damage by 2. We need to accelerate to get these cards out. We have an accelerator, good. We'll make you vulnerable. We will accelerate. We also curled up. We can also do damage. We might want to, if we're not using this card, we might want to put it on top of our draw pile and bring it back later. But currently we are taking damage, so. What do we want in stasis, knowing we're going to draw 1 card next turn? I want Time Capacitor in stasis because it's not good enough. Overload will give us draw. Is that good enough? We have free cards in hand, so I think we should play it. Then we can do something like Temporal Shield, Accelerate, Bring Back, Curl Up, Suspension, draw a card, place a card from your hand into stasis. Next turn, what do we want? We've got no strength, so Prismatic Spray isn't amazing, but we also have no dex, so Prismatic Barrier is not amazing. I guess this is worth more on this turn, this is worth more later. Dump that. It's worth more now because we get extra cards out of the card. We get a Shivan Award. We're taking 2. So we could Temporal Shield, which is, I think, a waste. I think I'd much rather Recover, because we can bring a card back. What do we want next turn? Something good. Planning is good, Suspension upgraded is good, Overload's okay. Bauble Burst we probably won't draw fast enough. So just give me a suspension. We can accelerate, you know, the time capacitor out or something. We're taking no damage. We have 2 more turns. Now you're gonna hit for 70. I was gonna say 50. Why not? Why not? Then we can do this. And then this. Taking no damage. If we're taking no damage, we can play a bunch of cards. Like this, and then this. Whoops. And then this. We'll get some cards next turn. 1 defend. You know what? We should have maybe played Vent Steam first, because that's a better card. Can we accelerate it? No, but we can overload and get close. Probably. We didn't get an acceleration. We should have really played that in that case. Draw a card. Okay. Do we want to draw a defend or a tackle? I think I want to draw a tackle. It did work. I want to make you vulnerable. Draw a card again. We don't care about a defend. 3 damage each. I'm gonna play this for vulnerability. Gain Shiv. I mean, actually, this is 12 damage. This is 24 damage. 24, 48. We're gonna take damage doing it though. This also does give us a ward and a Shiv. Dude, I think we're dead on this turn. 7 times 4. I think I misplayed because we needed the energy to play Walker Claws, maybe. But I can do 48, which brings you down to about 30, but I'm still, like, I can't do any more than that. When did I use my weakness potion? Oh, right, I remember. If we brace, we gain 10 block, I guess. +24 plus 12 from this. Probably not worth as much. Increase your strength by 2 at the start of your turn brace. Gain 3 block. Like, I'm thinking if we play recover, we can gain 2 strength, and then prismatic spray does a little bit of extra, but like that's not good enough. So I think 3 block is the best we've got there, and then that's literally the best we've got there, and we're dead. But it's been a fun run, I gotta admit. Please unlock the last remaining cards, come on! I think I'm hitting the point in, well, I don't know. I was gonna say I think I'm hitting the point where in my runs I have to do a lot more careful consideration about deck construction. But honestly, like, out of all of the downfall that we've played, I've only lost like 4 runs so far. And 2 of them have been after they updated the game and nerfed a bunch of things. So I feel like I was riding high on powerful cards, and now we're struggling a little bit. Because admittedly, their nerfs were important. In particular, the time capacitor, this was like 2 or 3 stasis slots. That was really strong. And then there was another card, maybe it was Stasis Field. Stasis and stasis when it leaves, gain 8 block. No, it wasn't that card. It was, Barrier. I mean, Prismatic Barrier was nerfed and Prismatic Sprays was nerfed. There's one card in particular. It was a card that showed up on this run and I wanted to take it, but I knew it was nerfed, so I didn't grab it. Temporal Shield, maybe? No? Where was it? Well, whatever it was. It allowed you to block, and then when it... Shield Charger. It allows you to block every turn, And then when it comes out, you can just play it again and then have free block for a couple of turns after that. So it helped to enable a lot of defensive builds, but it was nerfed to have volatile, and I didn't take it. But maybe we should have taken it for a little bit of passive block every turn. I don't know. I gotta reconsider Gordian here. I had a fun time though. Admittedly, Coffee Tripper probably was not the best choice, but I thought we would have done it. I thought we would have had it enough in the deck. I guess we had a lot. God, I hate that sound. We had a lot of commons. Like, let me look at my Gordian runs here. Polybeam, very good. Reprogram, Repulsor, Time Capacitors, Charge Up. Next turn, gain temporary strength. Bobble Burst, we had that. I wish I could see what the gems were, but unfortunately you can't. Use a card, place a copy into stasis, accelerate it. Protocols, Temporal Strike. Like, it's really the gems. The gems make or break the run. So, I can look at the cards, but I can't really see what the run had on offer. I guess maybe we just focused on being a little bit too defensive with the relics, and it didn't really kind of pay for itself. Admittedly, I'm looking at the relics, and we had no, like, combat offensive relics except for Mercury, Hourglass, and Bronze Scales. Whatever, you know, lessons learned. We'll play better next time. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire Downfall.